Hello and welcome to this uplifting yoga class for rounded shoulders, computer neck, and hunchback. For today's class, you need a sturdy chair. Once you have that, we'll go ahead and get started. To begin, stand upright in mountain pose facing the chair. Bring your hands to your hips and widen your feet about hip width apart. Bend forward at the hips and bring your hands onto the seat of the chair. You can also take your hands higher to the backrest of the chair to keep your legs straight and your lower back, upper back, and waist long. Try not to round the back here. Then step back with the legs towards a modified downward facing dog. Make sure you're holding the sides of your chair seat well so it doesn't slide. Stretching the hips back and keeping the legs as straight as you can. Start to come forward now into a plank with your hands onto the seat of the chair. Sides of the waist draw up and the hips go back, and then we'll go back into downward facing dog. Then walk your feet forward towards the chair about halfway and pause once more in this concave back variation of Uttanasana. Take your hands to your hips, inhale, and lift your chest. Then step your right foot onto the seat of the chair, carefully holding onto the chair for balance. Step your left foot back. Left leg remains straight. From there, with the hands on the hips, we're lunging forward towards the chair. Make sure you lift the sides of your torso up and draw your tailbone in to protect your back. Then lean back to come into an upright position. Inhale and exhale and lunge forward again. You can determine the range of motion, and if you feel steady, you can reach your arms back, cross the fingers, and pull the arms down, gently squeezing the back shoulders towards each other and away from the neck. Then you'll come forward. Carefully hold on to the chair again to switch legs. So we'll go back first into a downward facing dog to reset. Then walk halfway towards your chair. Bring your left foot onto the seat of the chair. Hold on to the chair as you transition the right leg back. Take the time to figure out your balance and your position. Bring your hands into your hips. Lean forward to lunge slightly and keep your back leg straight. Lift the chest and roll your shoulders back. Pause here for a couple breaths, and then you can come up. And then we can add the arms as you bend your front leg, reach your arms back, cross the fingers behind the back, and lengthen from the back of your shoulders down towards your wrists. Hands come to the hips as we come back up. Bring your hands onto the chair. Carefully step the left leg back and stretch back into downward facing dog. When you're ready, come back forward into a chair plank. Keep your arms and legs straight. You may have to step the feet a little further back. Then we'll come into an upward facing dog. Roll the shoulders back strongly and draw your tailbone in. Lift the hips up and back to transition back to downward facing dog. Inhale, and while you exhale, you'll come back into up dog or Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Make sure you don't let the shoulders come up. You want to feel a broadness across the top of your chest and let the back shoulders release down in the upward facing dog position. Squeeze the outer hips and keep your legs as straight as you can. Then lean back into downward facing dog. Take a breath, adjust, and then step the legs forward towards your chair. Concave back Uttanasana. And then bring the knees down. You can get a little further from your chair, a little closer to the chair, so that you can drop your forearms onto the seat of the chair, and then lift your forearms and keep your elbows on the chair. Take your hips back, press the elbows down, and as you look down, draw the middle upper back right between your shoulder blades down towards the floor. You can see the pumping action that I'm doing here, drawing the upper back down and then releasing for a breath. The armpit extends towards your elbows, so the upper arm is getting a length and an extension. Then bring your hips forward and carefully bring your hands back onto the floor. Slide your chair away, but keep it within your reach. We're going to lie down onto the belly with the legs straight, toes pointing back. Then push the chair away, holding on to the legs of the chair and straighten your arms. Keep the sides of your torso long, push the chair forward, and then slide your hands up the chair legs. Pull the chair down and use that to lift your chest up and roll the shoulders back. And then keep the hands up, but maybe look down and bring your head down. We can repeat that a couple more times, aiming to lift the chest, pushing the tailbone towards the floor, and lengthening the legs. You should feel a real activation in your upper back. If possible, now put your hands on the seat of the chair. Press down, keeping your arms straight. Lift your chest as high up as you can and look up. Then keep the stretch of the arms and look down. And you may even be able to gently rest your forehead onto the floor. This is a big stretch for the shoulders and the upper back. Then bring your hands down onto the floor and rest your forehead on the top of your hands. Pause and relax in this position for a few breaths so that the back can neutralize. When you're ready, we'll pull up, bend the knees, take the hips back, lean the hips back onto the heels, and rest in child pose. Place your arms in any position that's comfortable. You may like to support your head on a blanket or two to make this more comfortable and round out your practice. When you're ready, come back to a seated position. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll see you next time. Namaste.